Hi everybody, Chris here with Vital MX, coming at you today with a review for the Nihilo SOS, stands for the secondary on switch. With the advent of modern motocross bikes, all being electric start, yes I know except for Suzuki, all those start buttons are on the handlebars. Now, in the past, all 4-strokes, 2-strokes, everything had kickstarters. In the event of a crash, it was very kind of impossible for that to get ripped off and broken and kind of leave you stranded either at a race or in the woods. With bikes having all the switches on the handlebars, it does make it much more vulnerable in the event of a crash. If you are a woods rider, dodging, ducking, dipping and diving in and out of trees, maybe catching a branch, breaking that off, ripping the wire, that kind of thing will leave you stranded, especially as all bikes today, yes I know except for Suzuki, do not have a kickstarter as a backup. So Nihilo, what they did, and you've seen on a lot of factory bikes, is provide a secondary switch. So in case this one breaks, you have another way to turn on your bike. That one is typically hidden a little bit more out of the way, a little bit harder to get to, but in the event this wire gets pulled and tugged, first turn pileup or a tangle, you can at least still continue on. So it's a very simple install. There's only 2 parts. Tapping into a wire off the relay in the back, getting power from the battery, and then it's just a very simple, and the bike starts. So like I said, the install on this was very simple. It took just a matter of minutes. And the great thing about it, and just showing how easy it is, we did it today at the track. And again, roughly a few minutes, just a couple of tools. Where it connects into the relay, it uses an easy connect. It's kind of like a posi tap where you have a base, it holds onto the wire, and what you're screwing into, there's a needle. It pierces the sheath, the coating on the wire, and it gets into the actual wire itself. Once you screw it in, it's nice and secure. Nihilo does recommend putting some electrical tape or something around there, especially if you're going to be riding in the rain or any sort of mud, because how waterproof that is, I don't know, but could it possibly lead to a short? Maybe. Wrap some electrical tape and you'll be good. But the nice thing about that is you don't really have to know anything about electrical systems or be a whiz of any sort. It is literally, you take the wire, put it in there, pierce it through, and you're good to go. Now, this is the second bike that we've tried to do this on. About 2 years ago, we tried to do this on a Honda CRF 450, and we were unable to get the bike to start. We could get the bike to turn over, but it's my belief that there is something connected with the clutch up here in the relay or up in the system that is beyond where the relay is back here, and it doesn't all work together. So we tried it, watched the videos, we reached out to Nihilo, and we were unable to come to a solution to get that to work. So this did seem to work really well on the KX450, very simple. Again, the bike, you don't need to pull the clutch in. Yamaha, KTM, that whole brigade of Husqvarna and Gas, those would all work, I would imagine, work very well on, because it is just a very simple push and go. That being said, the button itself, the packaging, everything you get is super top notch, kind of what you expect that comes from Nihilo. The button itself, it's not like they just found something at a hardware store or an old Radio Shack that went bankrupt and put something together. It's a super nice system. It's sealed. I would imagine waterproof, because I can't see where it would go in. It's a really nice piece that they give you in the package. Retail on the part is $69.99. And you can get it from Nihilo as well as other retailers that they may have. Thank you very much for joining along. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you can put it to use. And if you are a woods guy or a racer, this wouldn't be a bad idea to have as a backup to keep from being stranded or driving way out to a race and then getting a DNF for first turn pileup. Thank you very much. For more videos, go to vitalmx.com, go to YouTube, click subscribe, and we'll see you soon.